Hello, stranger. Well, I say stranger, but I already know who you are. Good day, by the way. But of course, that goes without saying. It's always a good day for others when I talk to them. I'd worry about taking your time away from something important, but don't worry. I can count the number of things more important than talking to me on one hand. You happen to be one of them. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Waffles, and as you might have assumed from my supernaturally good looks, I am a god. Not the only god, mind you, but well, I'm the only one that matters. Speechless? I don't blame you. It's not really arrogance if I really am a god, though. Now, is it? Here, let me prove my divinity. Let's see. Which of those mountains is ugliest? Aha! How about that one? See how it crumbles? No mountain can stand before my might. Could a mortal do that? No need to look so scared, sweetheart. I know I'm powerful, but I'm never going to hurt you. I would never hurt something as precious as you, because I know value when I see it after all. That's just how great I am. Now, I would love to keep on talking about myself. No, really, believe me, I could talk about myself for days. But you see, the thing is, I'm really here to talk about you. So, I'm a god, right? A real big shot. No one can compare to me. But it's not easy being such a supreme being. It's not easy being as pretty and charming and divine as myself. Because how am I supposed to date anyone? I'm so hopelessly out of everyone's league. With one exception, of course. That exception being you. You know, I've never told someone I love them before. How could I? They're all mortal. Even the other gods and goddesses are mortal compared to me. But you are very, very different. So here, let me say it for the first time. I love you. I've been waiting a long, long time to finally get to meet you. And that's not a pickup line. That's just how it is. This world is just so boring. All the monotony of it physically pains me. And that's coming from someone who could take a bath in lava and not feel a thing. But you I find very, very interesting. Exciting, even. If I must truly be honest, the sounds of your footsteps, the rhythm of your heartbeat, the things you whisper in your sleep. Every last aspect of yourself entices me. Everything I see in you, I like. Of course I was watching you. You sound concerned. You should be flattered that I am. It's a great honor to be watched by myself. Oh, Waffles, of course. I don't watch many things, you know. Besides myself, of course. So it's no problem if I was watching you sleep. Even if I took a few photos. So what if I took pictures of you in your sleep? What's the matter? What do you sound so upset for? Oh, you must want pictures of me too. Of course, everyone wants pictures of me. Why didn't you just say so, silly? So what kind of pose would you like me to do for the photos? What sort of pose do you think I'd look good in? A trick question. I look good in any pose, obviously, because I'm myself. But you know, you've got a little bit of me in you too. You're a part of me, and that's not an expression. You are literally a part of me. What I mean to say is, I created you out of a piece of my own heart. No wonder I love you so much. I love myself after all. And my heart will never be complete again until I have you again. I know what you must be thinking. Waffles, you gorgeous and peerless goddess. Where were you all my life? Why did you wait until now to meet me? And why are you so extremely attractive? Well, I'll answer that. Except for the last question. That's just how I am. But as for the first one, there was this competition among the gods to see who could create the greatest human. So I made you. But the other gods got so angry, saying that I cheated. Since I made you with a part of myself, a god, and that since I made you with a part of myself, you don't count as human. I mean, I can see where they're going for, but I really don't like to lose. Anyway, the other gods were kind of smartasses, saying that, oh, if they're a human, how about we send them to the human world where they can live like a normal human? And they did just that. They placed you here to live a normal, human life, all without my permission, without even giving you any memory of me. They stole you from me, and I really don't like it when people touch what's mine. Though clearly, I'm using the term people here liberally. Now, where was I? Right. Um, for the longest time, all I could do was watch you from afar. Very far. Beyond light years. Being a god has its perks after all. And I had to watch you from so far away because this isn't exactly my planet. It's another goddess's, and I'm not exactly supposed to be here. I tried to visit peacefully, but the idiot who runs this planet is very territorial. Which I get. I'm like that too, but stopping me, your creator, from visiting you really isn't the time for that. I had to be a bit forceful, and the fights between gods tend to take a while. But being a good multitasker made it easier on me. I was able to watch you from afar while at the same time I was pulverizing that stupid goddess into dust. I even had some moments to take your pictures, You were awake for some of them, so don't give me that look. And don't worry, this world's goddess won't be bothering us ever again. I made sure of that. Although the term goddess is really a stretch with her, she's only technically a goddess the same way raisins are technically edible. And yet she thought she could kill me, even though I'm a real god. How could she kill me? Also, she tried to steal from my lemon trees once. She has such a grand and intoxicating innocence, but she's still a lemon stealing whore. Anyway, now that I've given you the quick rundown of the situation, I think it's time to tell you all about my plan. You see, I didn't come here just to fawn over you. Although I did enjoy that very much, my darling. I came here to take you back. Back? To our home, of course. To my realm. It's unbelievably marvelous there. Much better than this backwater planet. No offense. Everything's better there. The air is cleaner and crispier. The food tastes better. Especially the breakfast waffles. You should try them. Even the music is more musical. Although, it's not quite a paradise without you. So, I would really like you to be there. But enough of that. Whatever thought we can have back at my place. In luxury. So come on, let's go. Homesick? Oh, what's there to be homesick about? My realm is your home. The other gods stole you from me. If it wasn't for them, you would be at home with me right now, drinking ambrosia out of a jewel-encrusted chalice, while we lay back on cushions made out of this god's angels. What's so good about the planet that you want to stay? Would you really give up eternal paradise for it? You know what? No, I get it. You have friends and family here. But tell you what, time flows differently back home. You can spend a week there and only a minute will have passed on Earth. So, how about we make a little bet? How about you spend just a week in my paradise? And at the end, if I really miss the people on this planet so much, you can go back. No one will notice you're gone if you're only missing for a minute. Personally, I'm confident you'll be too blissed out just from breathing the same air as me to even think of your old friends and family. So, what do you say? Do we have a deal?